Imagine being the greatest to ever play the game. You've won everything at the club level. Champions Leagues, league titles, Ballon d'Ors. You've broken every record they said would never fall. But every time you put on your country's shirt, it feels like a curse. On June 26, 2016, at exactly 11:30 p.m., the weight of an entire nation finally became too heavy. The 2016 Copa America Centenario was supposed to be a celebration. It was the 100th anniversary of the oldest tournament in international football, a historic competition on a global stage, hosted in the United States. And for Lionel Messi, it was supposed to be the end of a nightmare. Argentina had reached the World Cup final in 2014 and lost. They reached the Copa America Final in 2015 and lost again. By 2016, Messi wasn't just playing against Chile. He was playing against history, against his own critics, against a mounting sense of destiny that seemed determined to deny him. Today, we're going deep into the most dramatic night in Argentine football history. We'll look at the tactical battle, the missed opportunities that will haunt Gonzalo Higuaín forever, and the moment a broken Lionel Messi told the world, "The national team is over for me." Before we get into the heartbreak, I want to hear from you. Do you think 2016 was Messi's fault? Or was he truly failed by those around him? Let's settle this in the comments. To understand 2016, we have to look at the scars. Argentina arrived in New Jersey for the Centenario final, carrying the trauma of 2 consecutive years of heartbreak. These weren't just losses. They were emotional wounds that never healed. In 2014, against Germany, it was Gonzalo Higuaín who missed a golden one-on-one, a chance that would have won Argentina the World Cup. In 2015, against Chile, it was a tense stalemate that ended in a penalty shootout loss. In both games, Messi was the architect, the creator, the man who dragged a functional but uninspired Argentina to the doorstep of glory. In 2016, Messi was on a different level. He scored a hat trick against Panama. In just 19 minutes, he broke Gabriel Batistuta's all-time scoring record with a physics-defying free kick against the United States. A goal that felt symbolic, as if history itself had finally bowed. He was the best player on the planet, playing the best football of his life. Argentina reached the final having outscored opponents 18-2. They were dominant, ruthless, the heavy favorites. This was the moment. The game starts. MetLife Stadium is vibrating. Over 80,000 fans. A continent watching. And in the 21st minute, it happens. A mistake by Chile's Gary Medel leaves Gonzalo Higuaín through on goal. It's a carbon copy of 2014. Higuaín versus the keeper. A nation holds its breath. He chips it, and it rolls inches wide of the post. This wasn't just a miss. It was a psychological blow. For the 3rd final in a row, Argentina had a clear-cut chance to take the lead. And for the 3rd final in a row, they blinked. The game then turned into a war. Marcelo Diaz, tasked with marking Messi, gets a second yellow card in the 28th minute for a foul on Leo. Argentina is up a man. They have the advantage. This is where champions strike. But instead of clinical precision, we see chaos. Just before halftime, Marcos Rojo receives a controversial red card. It's 10 versus 10. The tactical plan is gone. It's no longer football. It's nerves, fear, and survival. As the game dragged into extra time, the physical toll was visible. Messi was being hacked down. Every time he touched the ball, fouls, kicks, exhaustion. But in the 100th minute, he produces magic. A perfect cross, right onto the head of Sergio Aguero. This is it. The winner. The moment. But Claudio Bravo, Messi's own teammate at Barcelona, produces a fingertip save that defied the laws of physics. You could see it on the players' faces. They weren't just playing a match anymore. They were fighting a feeling that they were never meant to win. The whistle blows. 120 minutes. 0-0. For the 2nd year in a row, The Copa America would be decided by the cruelest lottery in sports. Penalties. The shootout starts with a gift. Arturo Vidal, Chile's leader, steps up first. Sergio Romero saves it. Argentina has the lead. The momentum has shifted. All Messi has to do is score his penalty and put Argentina in the driver's seat. He had scored penalties in high-pressure moments his whole life. He places the ball. He takes his run up. Silence. Total, deafening silence. Messi doesn't look at the goal. He looks at the ground. He pulls his jersey over his face. The shot goes over the bar. Chile are champions. Argentina has lost 3 finals in 3 years. But while the Chilean players celebrate, the cameras stay on one man. Messi is sitting on the bench, alone. He's not angry. He's destroyed. He looks like a man who has given everything he has to a cause that refuses to love him back. In the locker room, the atmosphere was described by teammates as the worst thing I've ever seen in football. Then Messi walked out to the microphones. He didn't offer excuses. He didn't blame the referee. He didn't blame his teammates. Messi says, "In the dressing room, I thought that the national team is over for me. It's not for me. It's what I feel now. It's a great sadness that it happened to me again. I missed the penalty that was very important. It's for the good of everyone. This is it." The world stopped. The greatest player of all time had just retired at the age of 29. Not because of injury, not because of decline, but because of a broken heart. The irony is that it took him quitting for Argentina to finally realize how much they needed him. The fans who criticized him for not feeling the shirt were suddenly begging him to put it back on. We know how the story ends now. We know he came back. We know he eventually conquered the world in Qatar. But to appreciate the glory of 2022, you have to understand the depth of the darkness in 2016. That night in New Jersey wasn't just a loss. It was the death of the old Messi and the birth of the leader who would eventually bring it all home. If you enjoyed this deep dive into football history, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more stories about the moments that define the beautiful game, subscribe and turn on notifications. What was the most heartbreaking moment you've ever watched in football? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.